Alright, welcome back. Today, we continue our journey of eliminating core bottlenecks. We are once again struggling with syngas and glass of all things. I have no idea how glass was constant for the past 100 hours and just suddenly gives out now. I haven't done anything that would draw harder on the glass line, so I don't know. Something's weird. But more importantly, we need more sulfuric acid because sulfuric acid explodes. And when it explodes, I need it to be on top of a biter. So we have to double this essentially. That's my goal today. I think we have. Oh, I was gonna have to implement a rule. So bitumen becomes both sulfur and syngas. We need it to become syngas before it could consume sulfur. So what I need to do is to adjust the logic here so that bitumen only overflows into sulfur. That it will lean a little harder on the actual sulfur mines when we need more syngas. And when we have enough syngas, it will restock everything, hopefully. Alright, so what we're going to need is we're going to double this. So we have two crackers here that we have to put here and here probably. Then we're going to need how many of these things? Oh, 3 quenching towers, 2 wet scrubbers, and a heat exchanger. So let's make a list, right? Cracker times 2, quenching tower times 3, wet scrubber times 2, heat exchanger times 1. And then we're probably going to need a couple more filters, right? Because half of it comes from here, so filter times 2. Then we have to find a way to shove all this stuff in this space. Admittedly, it is a fair amount of space, but open question whether it's enough space or not. If necessary, I'm going to rip out this. In fact, I'm just ripping this out now. Like, this guy hasn't run in a very long time. And I just say you are now, and we're at a kind of a crisis level when it comes to rubber production. So it's unlikely to run in the future. So we're just going to pull this back to here, and we're only going to run 4. And by that, I mean we're really only running 1. Not 1 and occasionally 2, it looks like. Maybe even more than occasionally 2. Anyway, this is going, that's good. We're not going to need this last guy. And so, with this area, I am now confident we're going to be able to get this syngas in place. So, let's go shopping. Oh, and the other thing. I was going to change tech again. To solve battery, I need lead Timmy alloy. And that's right. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. This. And that requires molten lead. To actually really solve the battery problem, we need to be doing this recipe. And to do that, we need this lead recipe in order to get more. And unfortunately, this is a lot more complicated than I wanted to deal with, but so whatever. So we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to drastically increase the amount of lead that we're producing. 500 molten lead. Alright, do this. We're putting productivity modules on the shelf for now. We're still not going to research it because we don't have glass. That's the second thing we have to do today. But not what we're doing right now. I got weird buildings. Alright, so I got 10 crystal mines. It's going to be hard to use. Cracker. Multi-purpose cracker. Looks like a digestive system. We need 2 of you. We're out of small parts, which is a indictment of my character. Which shall not stand, good sir. Nay, it It shall not stand. So right there. You get into there. Okay, try again. Cracker. Cracker. 2 of them now. There we go. Now we need quenching tower. Times 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now we need probably some more iron, right? Now we need wet scrubber. We're not going to be able to do that because we need intermetallics. No problem. No problem whatsoever. Bang, bang. Wet scrubber. Wet scrubber? Wet scrubber? 1, and then go get some lead to get 2. Further south. Keep going. Probably enough. Okay, 2 wet scrubbers, a heat exchanger. Not you. One of you, right? Yeah. Gonna be out of asphalt soon. It's gonna be a bad day. And filter times 2. 1 and then 2. Alright, excellent. We have all the PC parts we need. And it did not fight that hard this time. So, over here I say. It's down into the ye old rubber area. And the first thing we have to do is snuggle up. Oh, we should probably get a whole brick of duralumin and steel. So we have to make heat pipe. Well, we have all this to play with. Maybe that's going to be enough. Alright, so we just want to copy and paste this, like this, and this. This would be most ideal, right? Yeah, look at the heat. Good. Most ideal right here. And then... What is this doing? Ah, that's what it's doing. It's lining itself up. Alright, noted. And then you just join in right here. And that's our outs. And right now we're going to be comically overproducing when it comes to this stuff. Don't worry. I will be here to correct that deficiency. Alright, so now we need bitumen in. And we accomplish... Oh, so hard to see. Someone should do something about all this smog here. It's becoming a real problem for the area. I guess we just do that then. There we go. And now last, and in fact least, oh. Where are you going? Down to here? And that's kind of required. Yeah, this isn't going to be easy, eh? I can render all the surfaces safe, but we still only have 2 here. This one's easy. How do I get it over to there while still maintaining this? I guess this is what has to go, right? Like, there's no use fighting it. And now we move the abnormality somewhere else. Yeah, like that. Down we go. And we tie it in here. And it's gonna look a little weird / bad, but I don't care. It's fine. Alright, all this is going, producing dirty syngas, way overproducing it. And now we have to send the dirty syngas into the quenching towers. We need... This is what has held me back, right? Because I need to put this up here, but the materials processing is down here. Like, maybe it's better off... This is also making soot. Moving this? I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. Like, really do not want to do that. It would be kind of laughable to bring in another dinosaur to do this, you know? So I guess we have to just drag this line up. And we make do, right? Okay. Congratulations, hydrogen line. You are getting upgraded to our deluxe niobium package. That's right. Your days of being made of iron are behind you. Smooth, continuous niobium will now coat your entire length. Speaking of which, I have an even better pipe. It's not really the quantum leap that niobium was, but it is a better pipe, which I probably should look into. Problem is I have just too much to look into. I see too much. Alright, right about here. We'll bring filtration media up and we'll find a way to get soot down. Okay, now, quenching tower. Where is, my friends? Where is B for exist? And then why? Are you proper? Are you proper, precise, and needful? Are we a disappointment to the entire factory? Alright, so quenching towers. Your job is to clean the syngas, right? You take dirty syngas, you output clean syngas. And a whole lot of stuff besides. So, is there a way to do this that doesn't suck? Well, the dirty syngas comes in right... Well, it's hard to say. It's also similar. Alright, so it should be like this, right? Cope. Try to cope. Try to cope with this new reality. So our two ends are right here, and that's actually too high. So let's move it down a bit. So we have to get dirty syngas in, and we have to also feed in a ton of water. But, luckily, we installed a ton of water just a little while ago. So it should not be a huge problem. Bang, bang. Aren't I on top of a water line right here? I guess this isn't exactly what I need, so I shouldn't fiddle with it. Somehow, and then he made it worse. There you go. Water in. This is apparently not enough water. Jeez. Might have to put pump jacks in somewhere. Well, maybe. They take a long time. We'll see. Now we have to get that dirty syngas up here. And I think this... It's questionable whether or not this belt should exist. But I do know it is now hosting a dirty syngas line. Go straight up. Right there. Good. Now you have everything in you need to succeed. Oh wait, you don't. Well, we can pull the filtration media this way, I suppose. We can do one of these, you know? It would be so much better. Well, no, it should definitely be on top. 100%. Well, it just blew up. It was for good purpose, I say. They died for the factory. I don't think we need any more than the barest minimum in. It takes 24 seconds after all, right? So, there you go. There you go. There you go. I have to light... Oh, I'm almost out of power pools. This is a problem. Alright, there you go. You're making a terrible noise. I kind of hate the noise. Now we have to deal with outputs, right? I think it's pretty obvious this has to go like so. Oh, and I'm almost out of pipe as well. I'm out of necessities. This is going to be a bit of a struggle, isn't it? Now, I know we have flue gas out over here somewhere. Right here. But I don't know if this is actionable. Maybe. 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 Oh, perfect even. Not just actionable. Glorious. How are your flue gas not... No, because we're probably just choking the filters, right? It is well worth the activated carbon. Here, you need a bit more leeway. Probably like a hole like that. It is well worth the activated carbon. This is not correct. I am ashamed of what I have done. I am ashamed of who I've become. Right there, right there. And then happy syngas just makes it out into the world. Beautiful. And that is one vector of syngas. It's time to go get essentials. It's a fine recipe. It serves the overall purpose here. All right, we need more pipe. We need more line. We need more factory. We should look into making more factory. And hopefully this will put enough syngas in to saturate sulfuric demand. And that will produce a bunch of artillery shells, which I will then turn directly into embassies. Need some of that. Oh, I'm also not getting soot out of those quenching towers. I just realized I hadn't done that part yet. I need a whole bunch of things I have. Excellent. Synergistic. Beautiful. Over here. Yeah, you're not sooting out. That's the next thing that has to be dealt with. Yes, this has to be like this, right? There's no getting around it. Then we have to get soot down where it belongs. Which is on this line right here. So I guess you are now soot line, right? Okay, never mind, it's not soot line. As much as I would love it. Is this real? Is this thing real? This burns excess coke in the position of last resort. So yeah, that is real. And if I take it away, I will notice it eventually. So yeah, we just kind of have to find our way through here. Indulge in some spaghetti. There we go. Alright, there your soot goes away, leaving only dirty syngas, which now needs to be wet scrubbed. So wet scrubber right here and right here, I suppose. You make hot syngas. You obviously need this in place right here. Mr. Dinosaur, try to figure out a way to solve this problem that does not involve... Oh, maybe I ought not have done that. We don't have a line for this yet. And it's kind of awkward since it doesn't line up. Well, it does. Do you see that dinosaur right there? Do you see that dinosaur and just kind of smack your head? Just kind of cringe. But we don't want to do that. Don't really want to do this either. Guess we have to move this down by one. I wish it wasn't so tall. I wish I could see behind it. Alright. Wish I could see. Okay, right there, and then right there. And then this line right here, which is kind of inconvenient. Needs to hook in like so. There. It also needs to hook into the other line, purified syngas, which can be found right here. No, that's used. Right here. No, that's used. Forget. Look away, children. Look away. These sites will drive you mad to drink or to even worse fates. Speaking of even worse fates, there's this. Imagine needing to use a via for your own internal piping because you're... Alright, that was categorically terrible. Was absolutely shameful in every aspect. The important part is it's done, and we get to pretend like it never happened. Oh, do I want to do that? I don't. Really? Oh, because we're already using that line. Right. Already using that line. Guess you get to go back then. So we will connect on this side. And we'll do one of these. Actually, I have room for expansion here, even though I'm pretty sure bitumen is going to be our actual problem. Alright, and you got to soot out. You should soot out to the north. Like so. And like so. Yeah, this is designed. Yeah, this is according to someone's plan. Alright, so you get to go now. This is an utter mess. Alright, so now we're finally making the product. Product, TM, patent pending, the goal, why we are here. The entire point to the existence of factory and life itself. As if there was any way to distinguish between the two. We want to do this. And this is gonna be a bit of a struggle, isn't it? Oh, all 4 of these need to be used. Okay. Noted. So, first off, I guess we do this. Right? I guess we have to. And then we link together the 2 lines like so. Here, just have power now. No, okay, so wait. How? Oh, because it's on. Oh, it has to be invert. Or I have to put it somewhere else. Now I'm leaning towards put it somewhere else. Alright. Okay. Never mind. Put it here with the idea of moving it later, maybe? I don't know. I really want to put it in this area, but This was not made with this in line. I have to move everything, and I really do not want to do that. So, right here. We're just going to assume this is going to be okay, right? The good news here is this lines up right there. That's, in fact, the main reason I chose to put this here. Then we will link it up to the other one, like so. Right there. There. We have a lot of hot syngas being made, and no processing for it. Not yet, anyway. This should lead to a very unnatural... Okay, you are producing what temperature steam? 250. Good steam. You're actually producing real good steam. And this is a real good steam line, right? Yes. Or at least it's masquerading as one. Which we're going to choose to accept for the moment. Then we need water in. Easy enough. Spring to life. My terrible creation. And now we have to find a way to get that in here. Specifically right here. To here. To here. To here. It was correct to remove that rubber factory. There we go. There. Now you should be going the entire time, making large amounts of syngas. The entire system, large amounts of syngas. You should be going, you are not, well, it's going to take a while to, it's overpressurized right now because I ran it without a full output for a very long time. So it's going to take a little while to work through its backlog, and that's fine. So you're still going, right? All going, and these filters are all spinning. Why aren't you spinning? Not enough flue gas is a good reason not to spin. But you will be spinning more at peak. Alright, you're going right. You're still going. We still have filtration media. You're having trouble venting flue gas? I have trouble believing that. Maybe they weren't all spinning at the time. Yeah, slowly trickling out. Then this is going. Alright, let's look at a graph. Let's look at lots of graphs, actually. See the line go up. Syngas. Right there. Isolate that for me. So, we were on the struggle bus right here. Middling along at like 32, 33k a minute. But recently, there has been a tremendous development, and we're up at 47, 48k a minute. 47k a minute. It's probably a little overstated. We'll have to come back and check it over time. Anyway, we're making a lot more syngas, about 50% more syngas than we were. And hopefully, this is now going to have secondary effects, refined syngas. Take a look. Look at this. A nice jump. We have kind of doubled, more than doubled, the amount of refined syngas we have, and that means acid gas right here. Oh, look, a nice jump in acid gas production, almost double. Then sulfuric, take a look, and sulfuric is now hard pegged. This means we are consuming every unit of acid gas that is being produced. No. This means every sulfuric acid chemical plant is now completely saturated and running full tilt. And if I happen to need more sulfuric acid, this is a me problem, and it can be addressed by putting more machines at the end of the line, which is not usually what happens, you know? so question for the group though. Why do we have so little steel? Why do we have so little steel? Just so much iron being used? Looks like everything's going. Why do we have so little steel though? Alright. Whatever. It's probably for a good reason. Probably a caravan grabbed a whole bunch. Anyway, it's time to go look on the practical side of things. All this sulfuric acid should be translated into an absolute rain of explosives over here in the artillery factory. And those explosives will then be used to deliver freedom. We are in the business of spreading freedom here. Particularly freedom from bugs. So we don't have many oleochemicals. Let's go take a look. Oh, plenty of glycerol. Glycerol's full up. Lard looks like it just arrived. Oh, we're having trouble venting this. We have to use this for oleochemicals because we're so good at eating up skin. So it looks like we finally hit escape velocity when it comes to glycerol, and hopefully the sulfuric acid is now taken care of. We're short of fetal serum. Okay, put a pin in that one. This one is going 24/7. This one is not quite going 24/7. Yeah. It does want 75. These two want 150 a second. Which, admittedly, is quite a lot of sulfuric. But should always try to give my people more than what they need. You know, if your people are scrounging around for materials, you are losing time. Time, as we know, is factory. Factory is the all-important maximal position of the entire universe. Therefore, it is a real and true universal good that I increase sulfuric acid production by a bit more. I think maybe 4 more would probably be best here, though I have no idea where I'm going to put it. Well, anywhere along the acid gas line, right? Chemical plants. I'm feeling 4 more. Go get glass. We have pipe. Go get some glass. Glass is a problem. That's our next problem, actually. Chemical plants. 1. Need some just copper. 1, 2. Just some more iron. Pleasant how quickly these are made now. Alright. So, let's go take a look at our situation. We have done good, and we should feel good about ourselves. This is going, acid gas line is completely full. And what we want to do is find a place to snuggle 4 more of these guys. And like this just kind of cries out for right here. Use me right here. It's going to require a lot of rejiggering of everything. I don't know if I want to be in the jiggering business right now. Maybe right here, you know? We have both acid gas lines and sulfuric lines going this way. Yeah, there's acid gas. There's sulfuric. And this area is unlikely to be used by, anything serious. It's kind of via space. So, alright. I agree. This was a great idea. Then leave 2 spots. Right. And you are simply making sulfuric. No, not like that. No, not like that. Nope, not by hydrogen peroxide. It is not so cheap. Alright, so... can we do something like this? It's a maybe. Doesn't look like it really saves anything. So let's just do this. Like so, as per normal. Wire this all up. We'll go look at explosives again. Hopefully we'll feel good about ourselves. So drag you down. Down where you belong. Right there. Nice. Sulfuric acid hooked in. Next we need just acid gas, which will come down right here. Right there, right there. Paste. 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 Alright, acid gas heading inward. And this should probably, by all rights, exceed the amount of acid gas that we're producing. You know? It should end the happy times of infinite acid gas. Right there. Now we need simple water. I'm not thrilled with having to use this line right here for this, but I guess it wasn't being used before. Where can I find simple water? We have a water line going this way? I don't think we do. We have saline, which is full up, which is good to note. But I seem to recall there was a distinct lack of water around here, and that this caused me distress in the past. Do you use water? Mr. Copper Overflow area invading the zinc area? No, you use water though. Alright, come all the way south. Nice. And then right over here. One day we'll use this nickel ore. Was it zinc ore? Actually, we have room to send more in. There we go. Everything you need. Anything you need. Turn on. Alright, so this is producing 200 every 4 seconds. This is 50 sulfuric acid a second. Admittedly, that is not enough to satisfy one explosive factory, but maybe this will help a little bit, you know? Let's take a look. Show me. I'm unsure if this is sustainable, because it does look like acid gas pressure is falling, and we won't know how it's going to work out for a while anyway. So sulfuric, yeah, here we are at, we were dipping around, dipping and dilling, and now we're up at like 15k a minute, which is quite a lot, pretty sure. Just overall, it's more sulfuric acid than you would want to deal with in person, like close up. I think I'd rather have a lot less sulfuric acid in my life than that. But, you know, I'm not exactly an adventurous soul. I just build factory all day. So, over here, then down here, then over here, we check on our goal, which is rain of explosives. You're definitely full up. Not quite getting there. Maybe it's a little more. Let's take a look. Explosive. Oh, we had... wonder what happened here. Was this me turning everything on? Maybe. There was... see, we're not at peak yet. So, definitely doing better than we were. If this is sustainable, and I have no reason to think it is not sustainable, like 300 a minute. Well, what's going to happen is we're going to run out of glycerol eventually. And then that will be the new bottleneck, but at a much higher level than it was before. And so all of this is good. Yeah, we'll be able to do more embassy work either tomorrow or at the end of this episode, depending on how I'm feeling. Right now, we just have to shut our eyes, shut our ears, move on to the next thing. And the next thing is glass. Um, we're gonna have to completely redo this area. There's no point in doing half measures. This is gonna consume the rest of the episode for sure. Um, let's just get a look at what we're doing. Still going? Is everyone still going? Acid gas, kind of maintaining, honestly. Well, excellent, right? I have to avoid this. All of this gets burned out. We're going to be using so much less liquid power. I'm probably going to move all these guys, you know? Like, let the dinosaurs cry. I'm sorry, I have to rebuild this area and just deal. And let's look at the new way. TM patent pending. Glass. No, quartz. We've already got it right here. All right, so we get powdered quartz, which is stage 2. It goes from raw quartz to crushed quartz to powdered quartz. And then we do quartz pulp. And this is really fast, 1 second. And then this is 2 seconds. It outputs 2 quartz pulps. Uh, it This outputs 50 quartz pulp stage 1. This takes 2 in 2 seconds, so it's balanced like that. And it's again halved, but this one takes in quartz pulp stage 2, so we're going to need 2 of these guys. You're going to need a lot of slaked lime, which is unfortunate. That's one of those things I need. Maybe I have to bring in shells for that. Maybe I just take lime for that. Probably just lime. We're going to have an on-site slaker. And that's going to be 1 inefficient and 2 bulky. So there's going to be a problem here. Like these two and these two go together real well. This needs sand, not pure sand. That's unfortunate. There's a lot of dinosaurs that are going to be pissed off at me about this. And this gives us prepared quartz in quantity 50. And this is a purified quartz with some creosote. Thankfully, creosote is now not really a waste product, but I have a lot of it. We have to pipe it over though. That's going to suck. And 1 purified quartz is 500 molten glass. That's a lot. And then more than that, we can use it to make really efficient glassware, and we're going to do that on site. So let's see what we have to do. I'm assuming we have all the current processing stuff is fine. So we need. Is one of these going to be just all we need? What's our powdered quartz a second production look like? Powdered quartz. It's at 150 a minute. That's like 3 a second, right? It's less than 3 a second. So yeah, we only need 1 of those. Quartz. So we only need 1 here. So we need 1 hydrocyclone and then 1 scrubber. Not a wet scrubber, just a scrubber. 1 hydrocyclone, 1 scrubber. And then we're probably gonna need 2 of these, right? Yeah, in order to have everything work properly. They're big too, unfortunately. Centrifugal pan times 2. And to feed both of those, lime. We're gonna bring in lime, and then we're gonna slake it on site, right? Is this you? Yeah. And it's 50 slaked lime in 3 seconds. Slaked lime. No, we want quartz again. So we need chemical plant times 4. Chemical plant times 4 to make the slaked lime. Probably only need 3 of them, honestly, but I'm going to get 4 for completeness. Then we need another centrifugal pan every 3 seconds. This is every 3 seconds. We have 2 of these, so I guess we need 2 of these. So I guess we do... oh, we never put down the centrifugal pan. No, we did. I'm just in the wrong place. I'm looking at my old list. Excuse me. Erase that. Centrifugal pan times 4 now to get the purified quartz. And then this is a Glassworks. We're going to have this in excess. And these are in Glassworks. We're going to have this in excess. So, right. I have a shopping list. Quick pause. Pause complete. Let's go shopping, right? None of these things are very hard or material intensive, so this should go fast. You know what's not going to go fast is tuning all this stuff. And then, well, we're not even done yet. Wait a second. No, we are, because, sudden suspicions. We're so low on this. We have to do batteries sometime. We need lead processing. We need this to start going again. And we have to take care of this before we can start on mechanical parts 2. If we don't have mechanical parts 1, how can we be expected to do mechanical parts 2? That's one of those logical things. Okay, you're doing wonderfully. Alright, so, hydrocyclone. Hydroclassifier. It's like a spinny thing, right? Yeah, hydrocyclone. And a scrubber. Not a wet scrubber, just a scrubber. Then Centra pan, this one. We need this times 4, so we need a lot of iron, probably a lot of pipe, which I don't got. We need a lot of lead. Why do I have quartz ore in my... Okay, we'll take care of it here, right? Pan. Centra... It's a jig concentrator. Just sounds like a merry thing. What is it? Centrifugal... Okay, we got 1. Get steel and aluminum. I need to jettison this unit of latex. I absolutely have to get rid of that. It's used for only one thing, and I don't deal with that thing. 1, 2, 3. Always take from here if you can. 2. Now we need just a whole lot more iron. Just fine. Then pan. Now titanium. And then pan. Alright. Good job. Oh, we're out of niobium pipe. Well, we'll have to go get more. And now chemical plant times 4. I'm just gonna go get the glass now, right? And then 1, 2, 3. This works, right? And then just straight iron. And we're gonna let this all trickle in. There's gonna be a lot of cleanup. Bang, bang, bang. There we go. Alright. Let's get rid of this latex. Note this. Sodium carbonate. We need you. I think we need you. Quartz. Let's make sure of that. Sodium carbonate, not bicarbonate, which I may or may not have. I don't actually know. But I have sodium carbonate in sufficient amounts. Take this. Take this thing. Is there anything else here that belongs to you? Who makes ash over here? Is everything working? Who wants some ash? That's going. That's perfect. Syngas, high pressure. All of this working out. Here, have... Oh, this does work. We are in a situation Like, we're trying to produce coke oven gas, and it's not making it onto this belt, so it has to be destroyed so I can continue making coke oven gas. So that's why it's going there. It's just being vented to steam and ash. Not very quickly, but it is happening, so... Yay? Question mark? And we seem to still have acid gas pressure. Means I could probably add in a couple more of these. Here, let's go take a look at the sulfur situation, especially with the sulfur maker. Yeah, we've had some time to equilibrate. And I know I took away bitumen for this. Yeah, so it's only overflowing, kinda. The bitumen's going to the syngas maker with preference. So this thing's probably stopping every once in a while. Yeah, like right now. But we're still making enough sulfur to keep going, so yes, this was the correct decision. I did good brain. I did good brain the thing. Now we have to refill on pipe because this is going to be a very pipe-full existence. Now we have to engage in a large amount of cleanup. This is going to be kind of painful how much cleanup I'm going to have to do. But it's okay. We're going to completely rebuild this area. And while it's offline, the factory will come to a halt. Except for... we're gonna do... this. There we go. Here, take this. I'm just gonna let you clear out. And then we're gonna pick up all of this, and we're gonna really piss off that dinosaur. And you bring in what? Crushed quartz? Oh, it's getting just immediately used, so... I think I should probably do... What's the ratio here? This produces 1 crushed quartz a second when going at full blast, and this is... Oh, so yeah, this only needs 1 row. In fact, all of this can probably just stay. Wait a second, this is crushed quartz. Oh, I see what it's doing. Honestly, yeah, this can probably just stay. So we're gonna just stop this, right? And then just pick up all of this. And we'll figure out what's going on with this in a little bit. Maybe we should put 2 because we have another source of material here. I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think so. We have... This is going to be a problem. Just going to stop you right here. Purified sand. Then we want to stop you right here. This surely does not exist, right? I'm probably going to be able to function purely off of this one. Alright. So we decided to leave these. Oh, and I don't have, here. We're going to finally take care of all this. Like, all of these things need to get yanked out. Why is some of this being exported? What is this thing about right here? Yep. Yep. This feels as good as it looks and sounds. I am so happy I'm doing this thing. But it's because I didn't do it before. Now I must do it. Alright, so we have come to a halt here. What is your purpose? So, we have a dinosaur here that needs powdered quartz, and it's not coming out because we aren't making enough, and as a consequence, we are not making... Okay, we're full up here, so nothing's a problem yet, but it's probably going to be a problem. So yes, we're going to double you up, just out of paranoia. But everything south of this line gets yanked out. So yeah. Robots, attend me. The hour of destruction and change has come. Pull it all up. Every last bit of it. It doesn't look like enough bots, but I have... It doesn't look like enough bots, does it? Maybe? 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 So hard to tell. Yeah, I have 40 and then, yeah, it was enough. Alright, fine. Clip all this stuff. All stop being you. Why would you go do the farthest ones first? I'm just gonna move. Sometimes they're just utterly bot-brained. I remember that from Arundel's, trying to deal with huge swaths of space station. I always had to be very careful about what I laid down and where, because bot pathing is such a huge part of bot lifestyle, life cycle. And if you lay down a big patch, it'll be like 10 times as worse as you lay down the patch appropriately. Oh. So let's just do this. I'll just stand here while you guys do this. Oh. Should probably have uh-oh. Now we got problems. Pure sand goes on the dinosaur. Go. We're probably gonna have to put a box somewhere. Just for... let's put all the materials I need here, because that will remind me to come and get them. I'll ask, why can't I build anything? Well, it's because you put everything in a box. You put everything in the box because you keep forgetting boxes of stuff. So, this was your way of trying to remind your stupid future self to actually come and clean up. That too. I should handle the belt stuff on it. Good, good, good. Oh, should definitely handle this as well, while I'm cleaning this up correctly. This embarrassing episode in the factory's lifestyle is now behind us. I no longer have to look at the scars I left on the landscape from when I thought I could speed tank biter nets. It didn't work if you're not gathering that by my contempt. But it's probably a necessary phase, right? There. I'm going to end up with so many glassworks after this, just hanging out in my inventory. And this is plate glass out. And there's no better way to make plate glass than what I was doing before. Alright, so we need to change our tune a little bit, right? Ball mill. Need 2 of these. That means go get copper. No problem. Can do. We're going to double the ball mills. I know we're not going to be outsourcing to other areas forever. Or outsourcing from other areas, or at least we shouldn't be. 1 more unit of steel plate, sir. That is all. Okay. But at least it's something I can cover for. Over here, up here, up here. So, right here. It's time to build. Oh, I need more. I need a lot more hands. Maybe not. We'll see. What we're doing here is something different. We have the powdered, the crushed quartz come down through here. Why we have a double balancer, I don't know. Like, that probably made sense to someone at some point in time. It's coming down on the outside. So, what we need is like this, and then like this. Then, like so. We are almost assuredly... See, you gotta go that way. We're not doing this anymore. And then, I think we want... No, we should be doing... this, right? Except not like that. So I don't want it to be using with preference on this. It doesn't matter. It really, really doesn't matter. Okay, right there. You take this crushed quartz. Please and thank you. Oh, and I don't have any of my stuff on me because I put it in this... Oh, and that's where my inserters are. Cannot insert shed? Oh, okay. Be right back. I can help you. You're exactly 1 unit short. The saddest of all positions. Alright, we're just going to go around like this. Let's take a maximalist position, because why not? Right there. And we have some... Probably, certainly, not going to use this. You put that there, and you put this here. Then we have this situation where we have our product now, which comes out, one more, and then out, and then right here. Okay, so now we're actually into new stuff now. So hydrocyclone, spinny water machine of death. Actually, what we need to do right now, that's powdered. You gotta go right in. Crushed quartz goes right there. And this was looking for powdered quartz. So we will hook this up. Do this. Like so. We'll even turn this on. So that we will fill up this dinosaur and not have him stare at me with those big eyes. Alright, so you have to do this. Quartz pulp the first. 5 quartz pulp every second. And we have 3 liquids we have to deal with. And it is almost certainly better we do this, right? So we have water that comes in like so. And how much material do you need in per second? 5 every second. And how much can we load right now? Not that much. So we're going to need fast inserters for you. Which is nothing terrible, because we can get the material we need for this right here. Oh, we're going to have to go get some rubber. Alright, we'll go get some rubber. Then we will have actual, for real, fast inserters. Huff, 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 huff. Rubber, which I probably ran by. No, I have yet to run by. Right there. Bang. Now we need circuit boards. Great. Glad I looked, right? What are we short on now? I don't know. Let's find out. Vilroy. Which I will snag. Alright, and now we can make one more. Okay, now we're short on iron. Okay, being short of iron is fine. That's no... Are we stopped? No. No, we're not. Oh, we actually got pressure? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Explosives. We've got explosives. Alright, so it's fallen off hard. We gotta go investigate that. I want to go see. It's fallen off hard. That should be because it's completely backed up. I mean, in the happy world, that's because it's completely backed up, right? Let's go find out. Let's see if we live in a happy world or a hell world. Over here, over here, over here. Oleochemicals full up. Science being made. Yeah, completely backed up. All the explosives in the world. Oh, we're just making... We have so many artillery shells right now. Oh, this is great. Everything working at full speed. Maximum speed for artillery. Absolutely beautiful. Artillery shells. Why'd you drop down? We used to be up here, and I liked being up there. Now we have dropped down. But everything is going. So that doesn't make any sense to me. There, 2 shells on the line. Alright, we're gonna have fun. Probably not later today, but definitely next episode. I think next episode is going to be the episode of Violence, TM, where I should be able to put down several embassies. And we probably should get into a cycle of one episode building factory, one episode building embassies, one episode factory, one episode embassies. And we will rapidly get a solid shell around the factory, and then we'll start pushing up, and we'll take all of this area. Then we'll begin building the factory that is yet to come. That which has been foretold. That which we have dreamt of for so long. It's almost here. It's almost here. It's almost here. It's almost here. But I came here because this is definitely here. So this will do 8 a second, right? And we need... So we only need 3 of you, really. Okay, good. This is not the proper height, by the way. And then water in like that. So you come like that, and then yours... Yeah, this is done. So, grab you, put you in line, first off, right there. And then do we have water around here? We shouldn't have ever needed it, right? Is there a reason why this is so scant? Oh, because we are super duper backed up. So I guess we just drag water down. There's nothing else to do for it, right? Why have we stopped? Oh, because okay, you may resume. Because it's doing exactly what I told it to, in the way that I told it to. I am the author of my own misery. Oh, can we do this? Oh. Yes. God, I love these pipes. Alright, right there. No, right there. Yes. Good water pressure. Water pressure is a problem. Something I have to watch now. Alright, the hydrocyclone has the hydro part of its name. And then the powder quartz comes in right there. Good. Then it just moves next door, so that's that. And muddy sludge has to be handled right here. Ooh, don't do that, I say. So sludge, again, should probably go north, but yeah, we are done with this. You can come with me now. Wonder how long that glass battery lasted for. Go down beside the diesel. Yeah, so, sludge away. And this is, of course, 50 muddy sludge a second. Oh no. Oh, big sad. Which is a non-trivial amount of muddy sludge. There we go. Yeah, pity the flow on that. It's just not going to work out very well. So we should probably care about this, but somehow we don't. Alright, great. So that's all hooked up. And now after that we need a scrubber. Not a wet scrubber, but a scrubber. I like how they're the same size. Nice. I think this looks really neat. It looks more advanced for what it is, but it does look neat. We want just sand. Not pure sand, just sand. So I think I'm going to keep the dinosaur. We have sand casting here. Do we have just sand? That's a just sand line right there. But it's a just sand vent line. We don't have a just sand come over here line, right? So there's the just sand line. Then it goes over here and becomes pure sand and comes this way. So no, I will have to caravan in the sand, which is sad, but something I am prepared to do. And I still think I only need one of these, right? No, if not, I'll be sad, but I'll figure out a way to double it. Alright, so, caravanserai, right here. You'll bring the sand in, then obviously the... oh, Satan rules. Satan lords over us all. Why, O Dark Lord? Why? Because he hates us. The reason I'm whining right now is because I would really prefer to, oh, I guess we don't need that line at all. That was supposed to be a fuel line. I'd really prefer to use this water line up here, down here, but because the out needs to be with the in, the building has to be flipped. And so we just don't have the surface area that we need. Alright, you just be smug about that. You just be real dang smug about that. Now after this we need centrifugal fan times 4. So, pan and pan. I think we need 2 for this, and that should probably be right here, right here. Let's take a look at that though. This is this. We need slaked lime now. So this and this should probably be right there, mostly because it fits so nicely. Right? And so you output the number 2. Oh, you also need to output this iron oxide. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're not going to do this then. I'm going to put you farther down. And we're going to move you overs. And we're going to put a... I'm trying to keep in the back of my head the idea that I'm going to need 2 of these. Because this and this are joined at the hip, and this does 100 stage 2. Wait. This is 100 stage 1 every 2 seconds. And this is 50 stage 2 every 2 seconds, if those work out right. And then this guy right here is it processes that. It's just going to process that, so it's 50 every 2 seconds. And then we have to go to what was the other thing? Another centrifugal pan, right? Then you do this, and that's 1 purified quartz every 2 seconds. And 1 purified... I'm so afraid I'm going to need more of these. So, okay, let's just prepare for more then. Bring this down. We'll do the slaked lime right here, because we know that's going to be fixed no matter what. First, we have to make a caravanserai. We know for a fact that this is not going to move. I don't think we have room for 4. 2, 3. Ooh. Ooh. Kind of want to put 1 more here, but it's absolutely not going to be easy. I don't think we can do this, right? Yeah, we're not that advanced. We can't fit it in. Oops. Don't like them. Just don't like them. Suppose if I do this and then play games on the other side, I can make it work. Why am I here if not to play games? Alright, you're here to slake lime. I'm assuming that we can actually get the amount of lime we need here. We need 20 lime every 3 seconds. Yeah, we have the bandwidth for that. Alright, so... Oh. Oh. Go get more small parts. Right, I understand. Slink off, go get small parts. Go get hands. Super happy with all the artillery shells I have. This is going to be exactly what I need. It's going to be a lot of combat. I'm going to get really, really... hopefully I'm going to get really good at actually doing that. You know, instead of babysitting each and every one like I've been doing just to watch it work, just leave it. Let the... let the shells start flying. Just trust to the embassy to take care of itself while I go and I queue up another one and I run back and forth between them as necessary. Keep a whole bunch of balls in the air. Why do I keep coming over here? This is not what I need. It's close though. Alright, so we need a dinosaur to get a whole bunch of lime because we need to slake that lime. And there is no world in which we live where this will not be true. So, if we are at a correct depth, and it does appear we are, I will send out a dinosaur to get lime, and that will be first of the fixed pieces here. There, and right there. So, good. And this is just needs to be moved. Right there. Now you have not everything you need, because there's still stuff coming. Alright, Mr. Dinosaur. You used to be a military dinosaur in a previous life. Now you are being retasked to civilian use. The war is over for you, my friend. You have survived it, and you should feel very privileged to that. Fill cargo with lime. Come here, and I want you to empty that cargo. Go and do that. Okay. So in here, 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 and there. Drag it over. There. We will now have to ensure that sufficient lime gets in. We need a rail here, of course. I think we're probably going to be taking up a lot of vertical space with this as I trap myself. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh. Causing myself problems. Alright. Okay, all this. I'm so terrified I'm going to have to put in another one of these layers. This layer will be insufficient somehow. Okay, if I'm actually that scared, don't do it like that then, right? That's what that means. That's what the voice is telling me. Just don't do it like that. If you're frightened of it happening like that, don't do it. Use the vertical space. We have a lot of vertical space. Don't worry about it. Just don't do it. Okay. I will listen to that voice. I will listen to you, mysterious voice in the back of my head. I will... Oh, we need to finish this. We need 5 in every 3 seconds. Let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. That looks tidy, right? Okay. We will listen to our instincts, and we will not do the iffy thing. We will instead do this thing, which will come right here, and you will be lined up right there. And you, as we established, need 1, 2, 3, and you need a water line, which is not here, kind of here. Oh, it's hot air now. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. No, 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 sir. Please no. That's not the world's brightest dinosaur right there. Alright, so what's going to happen right here is you're just going to come over, you're going to get the crushed quartz. No, powdered quartz. Actually, yeah, this is good. This is exactly where it needs to be. So like here, you're going to go get the powdered quartz, and you're going to get the water. The water's not hooked up yet. I'll handle that right this second. And this is no longer needing to exist, please and thank you. Right, good. So step one, like that. And you need 2 caravans. Sad as it is to say. We need a caravan out. A caravan in. And then we put you. Yeah. Oops. Nice and organized. We need to do it like this now. Okay. So, water comes in and just... Okay, so we have to come on both sides, unfortunately. So sand will be right here. Which means... You really do... How much sand do you need? 10 sand every 2 seconds. Wow. Wow, wow, my friends. Where'd that go? More duralumin this time. It's always the little pieces you forget. This is going to be a long episode. I can feel it. We are still hacking our way through this. And I don't think we're close to being done. Because after this we have to also make glassware here in order to complete the cycle. We have so much space though. It's nice. Alright, so... Excuse me? Why would you do such a silly thing? Alright, we're doing this backwards. Doing it wrong. Doing it wrong. Wrong-headed. Bad-headed. Malatesta. You get quite literal about it. Right there. Because it needs so much input. It needs 5 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes right here. And this guy comes out like here. But we must remember we have a chance of putting out oxide. Actually, we probably need a fast inserter here too. We have oxide out right here. Bang, bang. Alright, so now we have to task a dinosaur to go get sand. Alright, beautiful. We have room for expansion on both sides. So yes, I feel better about this. Again, a military dinosaur. One. It's probably Snack Bar North, right? Doesn't actually matter. Alright, so I need you to go get sand. Just raw, actual sand. And that's right here, right? Yes, it's sand in. Fill your cargo, come here, and I want you to empty that cargo. And go just do it forever, my buddy. And now we actually have to get water in. No, we have to do 2 things. First of all, we have to get that in, which means water can now cling to this line. What? Yeah, like this. Water needed at basically every step. Now this is going to be unfortunate, right? Let's do one of these. Bang, bang, bang. Alright, water. And this just has to not be like it is. It's going to have to change form. So we're going to need pure sand, I think in the next step even. But that's not configured correctly. Let's light this up. If I'm confident in this, and I better be because I've tasked dinosaurs, Let us light this. It's a lot of noise even when it doesn't have materials. Not sure I like that. I think a machine should probably be dead quiet whenever it doesn't have the materials to work, so you can never mistake it for a working machine. Okay. So now sand is coming, that's taken care of, this is out. Alright, good. Now we need a couple pans. Just two, right? Supposing you go here and here. You are making this. You need that slaked lime. How do I love... They're basically the same color. Well, we do one of this. There is your slaked lime, right there. And then I can move like so to here. And you're just a processing step. And then we do one of these, right? Right there. Don't need that. All right, so everything in, everything out. Great. Then we need a couple more pans. Still have a good amount of space. Probably only needs to snuggle up like this, right? And you're making prepared quartz. And unfortunately, this was not what I should have done. Well, maybe it's fine. No, it's terrible. Not quite designed by Satan levels, but yeah, it's not good. Yeah, how awful. So what we'll do is just one down, because that's all we need. You go like that, you go like that, and we even hook it together like this. And then creosote, which is going to have to be a mission, comes over like so. And we're just going to let that hang for a moment. We're going to handle this. We end up with prepared quartz. Prepared quartz. Purified quartz, rather, which has one other use. So we do have to add a caravanserai for it. Probably not here, though. Anyway, probably it's over here. I'll leave that for later, I think. But for the moment, tailings, right? Tailings are something that need to be dealt with. And do you deal with tailings? Right here, yes. We can simply tap into this line. Over here is probably most thematic, right? Then we can deal with tailings, and creosote is gonna go. It's gonna be a big problem. We're overriding this power rail, but I don't expect to ever need pure distillates as power ever again. So, I mean, it's probably better to turn into either kerosene or diesel. All right, we gotta go get creosote. Hold on, let's review creosote. Creosote. It's used in this stuff. Sand casting is probably the nearest where it is, the nearest location. What's crassilic acid? It's used in Aeroflot. Probably also a trademark of the Dow Chemical Corporation. Dow Chemical, official sponsor of Pyanodons. So I have to drag creosote all along the bottom. That's what I'm getting. It's going to have to come from right here down to here and then right up to here. It's going to be tricky. So we're going to try to find our highest line we can get here that we can manage. Like, this is not good. Maybe right on top of that hot air line. Maybe. You know, let's start now. Just see if this is tenable at all. Right here. Looks pretty tenable. Don't worry, silver line. You are next on my list. There. Can we get through here? Yes, we left a via. I can see it. Ah, Planning, sometimes it happens. Sometimes planning exists. We're not always just doing whatever. Sometimes we have planning. Alright, so this should be our rail. So we have Creus. No, just one more. I really don't want to go across this space, but I also don't know what this space is for anymore. Like, this is prime real estate right in base center, which now can be used for anything because I've already taken care of the titanium issue. So I need to figure out what the future of this area is. Are you creosote? You are. Okay. Luckily, it's high pressure. Great. Now down we go. And hook in right here, right? Creosote turns left from its perspective. Maybe this won't be quite as bad as I thought. So creosote goes through there, and I abandon it. Oh, why do we have a lack of nickel? This is nichrome, isn't it? We're actually bottlenecked on nickel now. Yeah. What a weird world we live in sometimes. What is this? It's not connected to anything. What is this supposed to represent? I'm pretty sure that's a problem I just witnessed. You know? Oh, where are you guys? It's coming from the offside. Wow. It's not right. I'm almost certain this is a problem. I want this thing empty. I get the feeling I might use that somewhere. It's going to cause a bottleneck. I full of fear. Fear and superstition and amorphous dread. I don't know what's about to go terribly wrong, but I am absolutely convinced it will happen. So, up here, dodge, dodge. Oh, not good enough. Now, dodge, dodge. Keep going. Just smuggling this all the way through. Uh-oh. It's on the acid gas line of the thing I just made. Alright, so this is bad because we're now using 2 lines. But you know, I'm just going to pretend I didn't see this. The inspector didn't see it. No one looked at it. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Like, the worst that could happen is the inspector saw it, and the inspector's already gone, so the worst is just clearly not going to happen already. It's tailings, so we have to get creosote in probably right here, I say. This is a propane line back when I used propane here. Way back. That was a long damn time ago. This factory's been going for a while. Alright, there we go. Creosote in place. Okay, you're ready. We're ready to move on now. And then after that, you're making purified quartz. What we do now is just 2 things. We make a purified quartz line that goes this way. Yes, yes. You go like that, and you go like that. And there's no need for any more than that, right? No, there's a chance we need 2. So put it 2. Alright, and so you get split now. No. You do this now. No, that looks bad. I don't like that. This now. And this is for science right here. And this is for immediate consumption. So now we have glassworks. Oh, we have so many glassworks. And how long is this going to take to do this? Oh, no. No. Alright, here we go. 11 seconds. And it takes 3 purified quartz. So we probably need 2 of these at max. But we also need caravans area to go right here to bring in the sodium carbonate. We'll put in 2 of these. And you are doing this. Alright, so I really should use them both together, you know? But I won't. That makes too much sense. Then like this. Alright, so, like so. And I'm pretty sure this is all you're going to need. You can go get the sodium carbonate, and then the purified quartz, and then all that's left is power and out. Power will be right here. Power will be gasoline, of course. Even though diesel is probably better. Gasoline's more common. Alright. Powered by... Oh, we're almost out of space. That's not good. We'll have to do science on the other side of this. That's fine. It'll be alright. And then we have glassware just out. So... No, wait, we also need pure sand in. So I guess we'll do that on the bottom half of this. How much pure sand do we need? 20 pure sand. That's a lot of pure sand. I don't know if we can do half a belt on that. So this goes on the outside. I guess that adjusts my opinions of things a little bit. It means this should go up by 1. You're no longer doing that. In fact, none of this is happening quite like this. Comes up by 1. It does that. And then you don't happen right there. You happen here. Pretty sure this works. And then pure sand comes right here. Right? Now we can get pure sand from this. Now, I believe I already discussed with everyone how this is incorrect, and we will no longer be doing it this way. Instead, we are now doing it this way. Right? More pure sand. Purest of sand. There we go. And we lock it in here and lock it in here. We head south. And we head here, and we leap. And then from here we leap, and there. Get that material component in. Alright, so this is probably be taken care of with that. Then sand probably be taken care of with that, right? Hopefully it only needs 2. Let's see, 2 is 2 a second. Yeah, that's enough. We power it up. We don't have a power reel going because, excuse me, kind of trash at this, right? Okay, good. Sand being added in, sodium carbonate. It's going to come out on the bottom side of this belt. Yeah, this will work. Give me a dinosaur. You need to go get sodium carbonate. Go right here. Feed yourself. Store food. Go over and then I want you to get sodium carbonate, which is right here, right? I want you to fill your cargo. I want you to come here and I want you to empty your cargo. Then go like this. Then just kind of govern you a little bit. Then we will have a lot, and I mean a lot, of glass in the system. Then we're just going to pause for a little bit. Not permanent. No, wait. Not going to pause. There's no stopping this. We will do... We're going to move Mr. Megadar. We still love you. Don't worry. but I get the feeling I'm going to need this space. There we go. This is where, oh, wow, look at this relic. So cool. We're going to build glassware right here. Which means right here, we are going to make actual glass. I think we're going to put 6 of these in. That's my goal. I want you to make glass like this. Bam, 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 bam. We probably don't even need to use this anymore. It's probably better somewhere else. I don't know. You're probably not exactly in the right. Well, let's think first. Hot air will come in from the bottom, right? Oh, we can do this. Right. Yeah, we have glass rail, hot air rail, power rail on the middle. And then an out in the middle too. Alright, this is good. And so we can snuggle up right here. Also, we could do this, right? No. No, don't do that. Yeah, okay, so we have this. And deep, deep. This is all connected. Alright, and so you will come down to right here. We'll hook up to hot air. Try not to lose yourself in the glow. And try to figure out where we left hot air, right? Because it was here. Here it is. Oh, it's gonna be a bit of a struggle. Of course it is. Then we're gonna need hot air again, so this isn't gonna be the last by any means. Alright, so there is hot air in. Oh, we're gonna have to do this. That's unfortunate. Maybe I did not think this through all the way. But then again, what would be your first clue? There, right there. And we have glass attached. There. This is completely going, you're completely going, and now we need to get glass in. Okay, that is completely 100% hooked up. We have glassware, so now we need is purified quartz. And then you have, oh, you're actually getting some molten glass from the other glass maker on the other side of the factory. That's a little weird. We link you in right here. And so to vent this, we need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're just gonna 4, 4, 4. No, we can't do this. Big sad. Big sad. Because we neglected power. And you know what happens when you neglect power? You don't get anything done. Great. You right there, you right there. Yeah, it's going to be a long episode. So I have an entire other ecosystem to set up after this. Great. Perfect. No, you actually have glass. Alright, so you need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, don't do that. Alright. People of the factory, rejoice. Plate glass has returned in triumph. Alright, so this is complete right now. It's time to get this going. I just need to start feeding in material. Yeah. I believe... Oh, we don't have a dinosaur here to vent. We have to go get a dinosaur for that. Just take a lap, please, whatever you're doing. Oh, that was the Limasaur. So, leap and leap. Alright, we get to watch this run. And then we have to set up Glassware, and that should be it. Alright, load in. Fast enough to load in. Boom, boom, boom. You roll. We're making a byproduct we have to vent. We are loading appropriately. We have everything coming in. So coming over here, you're going now. You were going. Now you're going. There we go. Purified quartz. That's going to be on this line coming down. Okay, maybe not this line. Maybe we'll do this instead. Don't judge me. Oh, and it's on the wrong side of the belt. Dang. Alright. You are now permitted to judge me. We are now in a judging phase of the factory. You can judge this. Alright, so you want... Why are we stopped? It's a real good question, isn't it? Why are we stopped? You are no longer able to vent muddy sludge. Did I not do this? Yes, I did, and then I moved it. Yay! So fun. Alright, there we go. Now you can go. Still think this looks really cool when it moves. The way it lights up. I like the neon colors. I wish it moved, though. It had some motion associated with it. Alright, we're gonna have to go get another caravan. You're going, you're going. Alright, purified quartz. What I need to see is this go. And this is gonna... this is headed towards science. So it's just gonna have to back up. Boom. It takes time. It makes an absolute ton of molten glass. That should... And then all these should flick on. Like, why didn't you flick on? Oh. They did. Alright. So... Okay, good. This will deal with our backlog, hopefully. Alright, let's go get another caravan. Let's finish this off. Then we have to address our other problem, which is going to be addressed with caravans, you know? We need to make a whole bunch of rubber stoppers, which is an issue. Yeah, it's an issue. We have to make a rubber stopper plant. As sad as that does sound. Alright, we need caravans. We need caravans areas. We need to get stuff out of our inventory. And some days we just need a hug. Right there, right there. We have to go get caravans areas. And I suppose the best thing to do would be to make a rubber stopper factory right around here. That would also be entirely reasonable. Stoppers are used for glassware and mutagenic injection equipment. So I don't think there's any reason for me to do anything like that. I need to go get caravans areas. Caravans areas are over here. I could have sworn I was intelligent enough to snag these last time I saw it. However, apparently it is not so. And 404, intelligence not found. Bang, bang. Are you really just hanging out here? You're old style. Oh, I see what you're doing. Alright, so yes, very old style. That was one of the first things I did with caravans, and it's honestly an enormous waste. So we are using much, much, much less material. What I want to do is get rid of this, right? Pure sand. All right. Let's just take a look at how we're operating in this exact moment. Fluids. Molten glass. All right. So in history, we have been making between 6.5 and bouncing between like 5K and 6.5K. But in recent times, we are up at like 17K. So this is double, if not triple, glass making. And I probably can just leave this right here. I probably just don't do anything else. Just don't do anything else. I don't have to touch anything else, so don't. This should make enough. It's being inefficient with the molten glass that I'm making because it's going. And I want you to fill your cargo. And oh, what do we do with these guys? What do we do with that? What I'm trying to say here is I'm being a little inefficient with this because I can make glassware in a more efficient way. That would also be more efficient for rubber. But it also should be more than enough to restart science. And that's really what I care about. And when I'm short of rubber again, I should come back and do this. Or I should just do it now while I'm thinking about it. I am looking for something. I am looking for where I dunk the oxide. Because the oxide should just go into plate, right? Iron oxide. Yeah, just go to iron plate. Didn't I have one of those caravans areas up here? I could have sworn I did. Like, not here, not this area. There's the car. I really should build a monument around it. It's a very important part of the factory's history. It's like right in here, right? Like one of you, like right here. Like, I think actually literally right here. And then it comes over here. Yeah, right there. Dinosaur, get back out here. You come here, and then you empty your cargo. I want you to do this forever. Okay, so let's once again take a look at you, molten glass. There are greater heights we can reach to, but this might be enough for right now. You know? We might not need to push ever higher. We could be happy with what we've done right now, and we can kind of move on, right? We're dunking all these glassware things right here. We're not going to need them. I'm going to try to remember that they're here, though. Is there anything here that I despair of? I don't think so. But I do need to get rid of that. So, let's, one, look at science. Science is cold and dead. We should be seeing pi psi 1 float upwards, right? Yet we do not. There's some. Just a trickle, though. We should see a lot more than that, honestly. You guys. No molten glass. Wonder why this is still not enough. You know? Like, it's moving better, but we should be just pumping out an absurd amount of molten glass right now. Maybe we have to let it fill in for a while? Ah, screw it. I'm going to do better. We're going to build, we're going to put a stop to this, essentially. And we're going to build the final glassware area. But before they do... Oh, wait. We're going to go into the dark zone. We're going to plant a megadar. I kept trying to remember to do this every time I come over here. But then I don't remember to do this any of the times I come over here. You're right over there. Megadar. The Dar, that's the Mega. Right there. Megadar. Spying on absolutely everybody. Yeah, it's nice. Let's even go up here and let's put one over there just to complete, you know? Eventually it's going to be obsoleted by embassies up there. But the moose being made, don't have to worry about this. That's good, makes me happy. What we need to do is come up here and then plant a Megadar like right here, right? Right there. There. Full coverage. Beautiful. Okay. Isn't this much? So much nicer. Should probably put one over there, and that's going to be an embassy. Look at this. All bright and happy. Just take screenshots of this every single day. Wonder why I don't do that, honestly. Anyway, what I need now, because it's work, that's why. I've already got more than enough work. We're going to do glassware. Glassware for real. The ultimate glassware recipe. We need 20 stoppers in 5 seconds. That's the problem. So rubber stoppers are annoying to make. So coal and 2 latex for 4 or 1 rubber for 2. It's the same, right? The problem is the amount of time it takes, which is the same. So this is actually more time efficient, but it requires more stuff. Whereas this takes... So we need 20 to run this all the time. We need 20, we need 4 a second. Is this even something that I should be considering? Probably not. I mean, probably just literally not. So, alright. Let's just... I want to use burners for this because it's just faster. I've learned that. So we want you. Go get more you. We'll try to set this up in a dignified way. 1, 2, 3. And the question is, where do we want to put this? Because we're going to bring in rubber. What is this? No. 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 Just no. You're all stopped. Cause... Oh, propene. You should be stopped. Good. You're not stopped. Everything's going. Can't stop, won't stop. Wonderful. We have a rubber line. An actual real rubber line over here. And we do have this space right here. So we should probably take advantage of it, you know? This is where we do intermediate processing for things, and we have wood right there. So I guess we do this. Right? You make rubber stoppers. You do this. Maybe even more. Why not? We're doing this. Do it right, right? It's gonna be a little awkward, just no matter what I do. Okay? Nice. Alright, caravanserai. Yeah, totally awkward no matter what I do. Alright, fine, I accept this. And like this and like this, I guess. Okay. It's gonna be very tight. I'm not a huge fan of that. You'll go right there, and there, there, and there, and there, and there. You'll go right there, and there, there, and there, and there, and there. And that should be good, right? Now we have to put rubber stoppers out. That's still probably a job for normal inserters. Up, 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 up. So it has to be like this, and then hope 2 fast inserters can take care of it, right? This is all in aid of trying to avoid, yeah, do it like that. Having to do this on site up north. All right, good, right? Kinda, right? There's aspects of this that can be considered okay. So first off, wood has to come in. We have a wood line right here, which we are happy to use because these things do not use much power whatsoever. Then we have the rubber line, which is also right here. And just like sheer perfection, right? Now we are probably going to be overtaxing rubber. Oh, this was going the wrong way. My fault, guys. My fault. Okay. We're now all fueled up and ready. There we are processing. Making stoppers. Okay, we're just going to let this go. And then we're going to hook in on this. How many stoppers a second are we making? Don't know. Now we have other stuff we have to worry about. Because that is... Oh, did I get rid of all the glass makers? Ah! I gotta go back and get one. Definitely not my finest hour right here. But we will find a way to recover. And then we will hopefully be making an absurd amount of glassware. And we'll use it to finally just make Pi-Sci 1 rain down as manna from heaven. Science is going. Maybe things are okay already. It's probably okay already, and I'm overachieving right now. This is all on my mind, so I might as well get it out of my mind. Nope. We are not overachieving by any means. Pi-Sci 1 is trickling in. That just kind of boggles my mind. Molten glass. Ah, this is why. Why do we suppose that's happening? Why is this happening? Why is our fancy new molten glass system, why is it completely broken down? Why are we doing any of this? What is going on? I do not understand. Is this most likely thing slaked lime? Not enough lime? I don't think so. We don't use that much. So what could it possibly be? Yep, the quartz line isn't moving. Has to be I can't vent something. Is this tailings? What is our problem? Yep, backed up. Backed up. Backed up. Oh. Where aren't you going? No creosote? Oh, we're out of creosote. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. And here we are, making it as hard as we can, and it is not enough. Uh-oh, uh-oh. And there is no good way to make creosote. Maybe it's jammed. Maybe it's jammed and I can find a way to unjam it. Maybe there's an easy solution here. Maybe, I hope, perhaps, maybe. This explains why science isn't raining down. Nothing explains why this comes and goes. I don't get it. I really don't. We have to go be creosote doctor now. Maybe there's an easy solution? Because I know I like tripled everything a while ago. Alright, so here's the... This doesn't even exist anymore. Wow. Alright, so, friends. Why aren't you going? Can't vent middle. Okay, yes, there's an opportunity here. Most of this stuff isn't going because we can't vent middle oil. Where do we do that? No, right here, because we can't vent naphthalene oil. We can burn it. Naphthalene oil is creosote. Oh. Oh, this machine is simply going as hard as it can. So we probably need 2 more of you, right? Excuse me. Tar extractor is not what I'm looking for. 2 more tar processing units. And that is a real shame because this is going to be difficult, to say the least, to wedge these things in somewhere. And I'm just gonna adjust your attitude right here. You're gonna come up like this instead. We've cleared ourselves a little bit of space here. We can do more. Can make it better still. There we go. This can come this way. I can use my magical new pipes to make this all work right. This doesn't have to exist anymore. You don't have to live like this. Alright, so that's still probably not what we need out of life. We need tar extractor. Yeah, we don't have room for 2. We would if we got rid of this. Which means I'm definitely getting rid of this. Only that's the main line out. Which means Mr. Main Line Out has to come farther north. And then you will loop back over. And one day, can you hear it? One day I will wonder why anyone would do it this way. Yeah, factory. Alright, so this now goes like that. This now goes like this. Alright, so it looks like we have room for this now. Okay. And you are just not processing this fast enough, so we need 2 of you. There we go. And so naphthalene oil goes in. Oh, is this actually naphthalene? Oh, we can do this with a little... Okay. No, we can't. Now we can. Okay. Actually, this is creosote right here. We're doing this backwards. It has to be like this. It's actually going to be fairly straightforward, right? Here, take this Coke. I never wanted this Coke. It's not my Coke. What are you talking about? I don't know anyone at this party. Right there. Ah, now you go. Don't leave it like that. Okay, right there. Naphthalene oil destruction beginning. And the creosote just has to get out of here. So right there, right there. Okay, so now you're going. Hopefully there is... Oh, we're overflowing on the naphthalene oil. Okay. Okay, I accept that. That just means we have to be a little weirder here. It's okay. It's okay. There we go. There. Now it's overflowing into this system as well. Which is What is naphthalene? How do you spell this? P-H-T-A-H. P-H-T-H. Naphthalene oil goes into... Not that anymore. I don't know. Well, no longer the bottleneck, so that's good. Then you're going, and you're going, and you're going. Hopefully I have spiked creosote production right here. Let's take a look on the graph. Creosote. Okay, we used to be noodling along at 2.2k a minute. Now it looks like we're up at like 4.0k a minute. It looks sustainable there. So again, close to doubling. Hopefully that is enough for the glass stations to start moving again. Yeah, and carbolic oil is a enormous source of creosote right now. I can't be turning that just into kerogen. I have to mine more bones. The augs don't like it when I need to mine more bones. The bone collector needs more bones. No, they say. No, not the bone collector. I really am a horror movie boss right here. Okay, so this is actually worrying. Middle oil is probably backing up next, right? Yeah, look at that. This is our next problem. I wonder if we're at steady state. Well, obviously not, because of we're seeing with such pressure in that pipe. You don't get to that pressure if you're ever healthy. Middle oil goes into light and carbolic. Wish I just had a speed module just to slap in there. It's such a cop-out, but it does work. On one hand, I hate that modules exist. On the other hand, I hate that they work. It's going to be a real pain linking this up if I need more. I really should have done this completely differently. Like in a line like this was straight wrong. Oh, we're venting anthracene oil as well. I suppose we can just leave it at this since it appears that we are at steady state. Like everything's venting. If I did the math, I'm sure I'd find it's very, very close. Anyway, I'm done looking at this. We made it better slash different. Let's go take a look at glassware now. Just glass. And then we try to promote it to glassware. We have to bring in boron trioxide, which is going to be a caravan, right? I don't even think we have a caravan that produces boron trioxide. So, good. This is now up and going again. Good, good, good. Creosote in excess of what we need. Apparently not, actually. How is this happening? It's just being all absorbed by this. Are we actually short of creosote? Looks like it's just barely flowing in enough to keep this going. Am I happy with this? I don't know how I feel about this. I do know where tons of glass is being made. Maybe we just close our eyes and we just assume that this is okay. Especially since this is going full blast. Even though we should be going full blast plus a little more. No. That's not enough to count as a little more. Maybe eventually sand casting will fill up or something. Anyway, we're producing essentially a full belt of plate glass. That is excellent. let's start talking about our actual goal. Okay, don't look at that. Don't look at anything. We're doing this. We need all these things, and we have all these things. We need to bring in boron trioxide and rubber stoppers. I don't know how high either of those stack. I should probably go investigate that. I should also investigate whether or not we have a boron trioxide maker. A caravan, rather. I know we make it. Boron trioxide. Oh, and boron trioxide dust. We probably do, if we need it for optical set. Like, because we make that, like, right over here, right? Right, right here, right? Optical set. Oh, we have a boron trioxide belt, even. That's interesting. That's... Oh, it comes from the north, even? For serious? Where does this come from? Huh, and then we need to get over there? Might as well belt it, right? I mean, yeah. This is definitely best case scenario territory right here. I didn't know we had a line for this on the main bus. The grand bus. Back when before I knew how good caravans were. I would never do this nowadays. Caravans are great. There's going to be more than enough room for spaghetti with what I have planned. But in between the spaghetti there will be caravans, and they will keep everything sane. They will keep the insanity localized, at least. Oh. Oh. Friendship ended with Belt. My new friend is somewhere else. Well, we're never going to do this again. Discipline can completely break down, you know? Because with caravans, it just simply doesn't matter very much. I need more Belt, unfortunately. Choo, choo, choo. Laziness. It exists. Okay, right there, right there, right there. Yeah, definitely long episode. Long episode confirmed. And the boron trioxide has made it. But I need to go get more Belt. Like, I'm just don't have enough right now. It's fine though. We'll go in and get that. Glassware is definitely working. Might be able to round this out in like 12 minutes? Probably not. It's probably going to be 2 hours, 45 minutes today, something like that. Could have been taking this time and doing something productive. I keep telling myself, you have to take time and actually relax. Cannot be working all the time. I try to be productive in some way all the time. This is part of that. Don't turn this on yet. Okay, I don't even understand why don't we have a lot more? And I mean a lot more here. I don't get why PySci 1 is so slow. Anyway, don't look at this. Don't look at it. Doesn't matter. Try not to think. Thinking's not your friend. Just build factory. Don't get distracted. Just build factory. That's good. Glad I remembered to do that. Okay. Don't think. Thinking's bad. Build factory. Come over here. Snag some of these. Go get rid of these things. Because they are ugly. Go up to Seaweed Isle. Right here. And badam. Moving on. There we go. Mic problems, but nothing critical. Yes, creosote problems. Probably going to have to make a proper tar processing area somewhere. I would like that to be on the other side of beacons, because that's the only way you really scale that stuff. I wonder how much of that stuff you can actually put productivity on. Like, I would hope all of it, because of how just kind of weak it is. Like, lame is the other way to put it. Sucky. Just plain weak. Alright, so trioxide in place, stoppers obtained, purified quartz there. Let's just put this in. Alright, and we're gonna need two things in, right? So we're gonna need two caravansaries. One right here, and one right here. Inside you are two caravansaries. This guy comes this way. I don't want to misalign them. Alright, well, glassware comes this way. Dude. Come on, man. Just try. You can do that. There you go. There you go, buddy. Alright, so this is actually kind of important. The vent side is actually more important. Because we have 31 physical objects in through this side. Rubber stoppers should be all one belt. Right there. Because it takes the most, it requires the most actual material. So rubber stoppers in right there. And then materials out on the sides like this for reasons I would hope would be obvious. That, then you will be like this. No, from down here. I think. This leaves only... No, it should be on the bottom, right? This takes how long? 5 seconds. I have to offload 40 things in 5 seconds? Nah, man. That's not happening. Because this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 times... This, yeah, it does it exactly. Oh, nice. Okay, so that works out. So this will give us rubber stoppers. We also need the combo of this stuff. So that doesn't happen here. That comes like this. And so we have hot air in right there. We have power that is on the bottom. We have glass, which will be right here. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, and right there. Okay, good. Glass comes in. Hot air will just hook you up. Actually, just send rubber stopper dinosaur out. Add destination. We're gonna have to go kick him. That's fine. Store food. Then go down to the fancy new rubber stopper area. Right here. Oh no. I want you to fill your cargo. I want you to come here. I want you to empty your cargo. And you do this forever. We actually made a full caravan of rubber stoppers in this time. Alright, so now other things that need to be done. We need boron trioxide right there. We need this to come down like this. It's going to be stealing like half the production, but that's going to be ultimately okay. I don't want to do this. Probably should have figured out a way not to do that. But I've never been accused of being too smart. Then we want boron trioxide to come up right here, I say. Bother me. So, right here. And then right there. And then right there. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. And then we will leap like so. We will do this like so. And we will leap directly into the line of fire like so. Okay. Alright, so we may be getting close to a conclusion here. I've got radioactive ore in my inventory. That's no good. Let's get power over. Power is important. We should be using much, much less gasoline now, and no diesel whatsoever. So, and hot air is not hooked up either. Let's go do that. Is that stoppers? Stoppers have arrived. Nice. Hot air in. Oh, now we need refined syngas. That's coming. Alright, so what I need to do now is just do 3 here, then just do 2 here, and we'll see how that works out, right? This may or may not be a good plan. And if it's not a good plan, I will blame absolutely everyone but myself. Alright, so right there, notably not connecting it. So I want to see this happen firsthand. And then we have to go fetch refined syngas. Should not be so hard, yes, yes? Because we should have a refined syngas line just ready over here. This is actually going to eat a whole lot of refined syngas. I just realized that. Like 100 a second. Oh, and it uses the same line. For real, for real. We're probably causing ourselves problems by doing this. I hope we can leap that. If not, might have to hand make some better pipes. Yeah, okay. We'll do this. Oh, the multi-purpose pipe has arrived. It has a purpose. And boop. And we even have a couple left. Where niobium does not succeed, multi-purpose succeeds. So yeah, we're going to be putting substantial stress on the refined syngas system. And right now we are... Here, I don't want this in my inventory. Right now we are full up and happy. But once we put a 60 refined syngas a second draw on this, we may be substantially less happy. So let's see how my face contorts after I see this go for a while. Because we're now working in the land of like primary factory stuff. Like this is now directly wired into Pi-Sci 1. And if I mess this up, it's a big problem for, well, first and foremost me, but the entire factory besides. So this is another point where the factory can come to a halt, if I do not do it correctly. Fills you with confidence, doesn't it? Alright, there we go. Find syngas in. And now we should be ready. Go. I made an entire new class of piping for you. You better be happy about it. Okay, there we go. You should be able to vent, right? Just barely. Yeah, perfect. Alright. Oh no, we can't just vent. See how it's getting half a line? It's gonna... Yeah, it's slowly gonna back up. So... I guess we need one more here. And this guy has to be on the side. Because it's, more than one side of a belt can take. Alright. I guess now we watch it for a little bit, right? I wonder what it's doing to... Probably using far more than we're producing up here. So I guess it's time to do the cutover then, right? Let's go and do it. So we will finish this off strong. We really should be having dinosaurs supply multiple points. Like we make glassware around here somewhere. And we shouldn't be doing that. We should be replacing that. Like here, look at this. We make all this glassware and this should all be obsolete now. Because we have a better way of doing it. Oh, and we're out of stopper rubber. So that's going to be a problem. But we're going to eliminate one of the main consumers over here. So this is 100% not correct right now. Just straight up not correct. We're going to have to do... we have to pull some antics to make this correct. I have to obsolete all glass makers in favor of... Here, let's take a look. Glassware. Oh, it's not. So we're definitely making a lot more. Alright. My friends. Oh, we're out of methane? Well, glad we're settling this then, right? One less methane consumer, I suppose. And this is just gonna drift to a stop. Drift to silent sleep. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to do anything anymore. It's okay. It's just okay. Calm, be calm. It's all okay. It's all just fine. It's all just a caravans area now. Right here. This is what we do now. Everything is fine. Okay. We are going to watch a dinosaur make one full delivery here. Kind of have to. I mean, not full delivery, but at least, like, go around. Alright, so you need to go. What is this? There's a dark zone. We have to adjust the Megadar. But not right now. You need to go get food. Store food. Then I need you to go up to the glassware area. Right here. Right? I want you to fill your cargo. And I want you to come here. I want you to empty your cargo. And you do this forever. Go and do it. So this rubber consumer is now gone. It does not exist. It's obviously not going to have enough glassware there when it gets there. But we will kick it with what it has. And then in the next subsequent episodes, like at the end of the next episode or so, I should replace all the other major glassware makers with it. and just consolidate on this, and that's going to make rubber go a lot farther than it is right now, which will maybe alleviate all pressure on rubber, which would be very nice, and make the world so much of a better place, and allow me to reclaim space in the factory. For right now, I want to get rid of this uranium ore. And then we're probably gonna start speculating on what we have to do in the future, right? Oh, let's stop by and look at artillery shells. I know I want to do that before the end of the episode, but it's probably completely backed up. Which means I should probably put in another depot, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go take a look and see how... This is hilarious. We're going to have to do something about this. Just hilarious. Hilarious and not my problem for the moment. Hopefully though, we have enough artillery shells. Let's go down, take a look-see. No, why are we stuttering? Getting a little frame rate drop. Oh, we never looked at fetal serum. Maybe that's silver related? I don't know. We never looked at that, and that's bad. Maybe we'll sweep... Oh, we are full up. Ooh. I don't appreciate this. Okay. On one hand, I am very happy. On another hand, I wish this wasn't happening. Oh, it doesn't even have... It's not even even. Add extra storage. No, this doesn't work. No, kind of works, but need sheds, essentially. I have one shed right here. Give me another shed. Yeah, come on. I've been playing too long. Just very much too long. It's just a little extra storage. That's 80 more. That's still not enough. I don't want to put another depot right here. Like an emergency depot, perhaps? Deposit, rather. I do it like this, I suppose. And output priority to this side, you know? So it always serves the caravan outpost first. Maybe this is our future. Anyway, what an amazing problem to have, right? Next episode is going to be lots of embassies. We'll be able to finally start actually pushing hard and making our way towards the factory that's yet to come. Great days ahead. Fantastic days ahead. I can tell the title of one of the next episodes. It's just going to be Stupendous Violence or something like that. Alright. Ooh. Should I just let him fill up? Like, I was going to kick him with half an inventory, you know? But I kind of feel like I should let him go. And we're still completely up on cubes. Yeah, I'm definitely letting him go. This is fantastic. I'm glad I finally did this. Why are we stopped? Tailings. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, friends. Oh, okay. 10 more minutes just got added onto the episode length. Might go a full 3 hours on this, though I doubt it. We're making enough glassware that I'm pretty sure I can just meet the dinosaur down south. And nothing is lost or gained. But why are we so full up on tailings right now? Why, I ask. Why? Give me more refined concrete. Because we're completely full up on Nextlit ore. Ooh, big problem. Okay, so you go that way and you go that way. And that will give a little extra buffer. Alright. Alright, a little extra buffer right there. And why aren't we processing Nextlit ore? Like, is it... we should be using this first, because this is the waste ore. Like, I may be mistaking the qualities of the different ores that come in. Like, I may be taking primary production first instead of taking this first. No, we are taking this. Oh, we're just not on both sides of the belt, are we? Yeah, it's just purely a belt balancing issue. Huh. Well, we can also... Oh, I have an artillery shell in my pocket. It's a nice feeling. What is the meaning of this? Guess we could probably do something as a temporary measure, right? Kind of want all of this space, please and thank you. But I can't have it. That's tragic. I need I need more of those fancy pipes. So we'll just do a storage for right now, or just trust that this will go. Guess we trust that it goes. We'll be back later. I gotta wrap this episode up. Alright, so this is working. This is good. That's a thing that exists. This is good. That is good. Everything is working here. We're probably... Yeah, the dinosaur has departed. Repeat, the dinosaur has departed. We are going to go meet him down at Pi 1. We're going to turn on Vat Brains on the way there. Because it is time for full science once again. And then next episode... Was this really the last bottleneck? I mean, it's a foolish question to ask. And just by uttering it, you invoke a terrible curse. But this has to be something close, right? We're overflowing with artillery shells. I wonder if we're making them faster than I can spend them. That certainly seems like an overly optimistic thought, but wouldn't it be nice if rubber is backing up because there's no more consumers for this down here? I really should roll it up entirely, but that's fine. All of this will just stop, and that's fine. We come up here to science, and we are stopped here. So we turn this on. It's going to start. It's going to be a little wasteful at the start, but that's fine. It's okay at least. Then we come down here to the goal of this episode, and yes, there we go. Full belt of glassware just arriving. Caravan dunked it right here and then went back for more, like a good dinosaur would. So we have a full belt of glassware feeding both sides. This is going to back up, and it's going to all pour in here. Yes, excellent work. And then Pi 1 is going to start flowing forward in not like completely unprecedented amounts, but in amounts that haven't been seen in quite some time. Backing up, well, that doesn't really mean much because it's a spiky sort of delivery mechanism. So the fact it's backing up isn't really relevant to anything. So excellent. We achieved our goals for the day. That's all we could ever ask for. So Pi 1 leaps to life. Should no longer be the bottleneck. That should once again be automation science. But it won't be for a long time because we've built up quite a bit of buffer. So everything is good. We should have a huge leap in science. I still think... Oh, fantastic. A little less fantastic, but this is great. Chemical science is not a problem. Oh, we're completely and utterly back... Okay, close to utterly being backed up on automation science. So good. Shall we hang out until the Pi Science gets here so we can see the final results? I mean, I think we have to, right? Even though it's going to take a while. Maybe we should indulge in this short discussion about the future. That's the leading edge, right? Yeah, right here is actually the... It's going to take a little while to build up. Good. And are we keeping up on substrate? We should be able to keep up so long as the petri dishes are coming in, and that was once again a function of molten glass, I think. Molten glass and seaweed. Oh, we got a ton here. They're all backed up. Alright, so good. No problems here either. So, we will stand here. We will get the payoff. We have to discuss what's coming. We need to do lead processing, and that's going to suck. Then we need mechanical parts too. Lead processing is the next big thing. Oh, we never looked at fetal serum. I'm not going to do it now, though. And we need to make epoxy. That's next. It takes two things we don't got. Wow. I don't think we make enough phenol. Bow before me. So, this is free, right? Except for the Renea, which I have in great amounts. And that makes sporopollenin. And then sporopollenin goes into phenol. Not a lot of phenol. And a lot of boric acid. I don't know if I like that. This seems so much better. It's not even super fast, you know? I think this is probably better. I'm probably going to have to make another whole phenol area, which is going to be a problem because it's cellulose and sodium hydroxide. I mean, it's all stuff I have, but it takes quite a lot. Alright, the other thing we want is, we want epoxy. We want epichlorohydrin. And to get that, it's just, stuff I don't want to give up. Oh wow, and it's a bad recipe too. This makes 30. That's 4 epoxy. Ooh, I'm not sure I'm happy about that. Maybe we hang back on that, but we can't. We need it to make this stuff. This is so expensive. It needs so much epoxy, which is again glycerol and oleochemicals. And then it needs, here, the wave has arrived. It needs so many MOSFETs. That's an enormous amount of MOSFETs. It only makes 3 at the end of the day. Wow. Big wow. I suppose that turns out to be 18 mechanical parts too. But the sad part is they're also used in all this stuff. And it's... Like, I agree with how expensive these are. If anything else, they should be even more expensive. But still, I do not look at this and it does not spark joy. It sparks the other thing. The thing that's not joy. Fear. It sparks fear. Alright, it's gonna build, right? While it's building, let's wrap up. Try not to hit the 3-hour mark. Oh, I hate this dark area. I have to move the Megadar back. Oh, that sucks. Anyway, today we did no combat. The borders remain where they were. Nothing has changed. That is going to change substantially next episode because we are completely full up on artillery shells, which just says go and spend them. You didn't make these for fun. Go and spend the shells, which I absolutely will do. What I did today was this. The first thing I did was, I added more syngas production. I traded away some rubber production and I added in more syngas production. This was fantastic because more syngas became refined syngas, more refined syngas became acid gas, more acid gas became sulfuric acid. We even put in more sulfuric acid makers right here. More sulfuric acid became explosives, explosives became artillery, and we're overflowing with artillery. We are happy boys in a happy place. The other thing I did is I completely rebuilt the glass stack with the latest technology. I should have done this a while ago, but I was incredibly lazy about it. And we are now making the good glassware recipe, so we should no longer be bound on pie side 1 anymore, and I need to go replace all the glassware over here too. And I think that's it, right? Yeah, I think those are the two places where it's done. Anyway, great efficiency boost for the factory, and now we are going at 14 full, 14 of them going. Between 12 and 14-ish we're looking at right here. That's good. Looks like we just maybe touched, yeah, like 13-ish is what we're looking at right here, which is good. And we have vat brain going. So we're going to get lead processing very, very quickly, and that will be good. All right, I am done now. This episode was too long. See you around next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh wait, I have to press the button.